Before we get started with today's interview, just a quick reminder, click the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so that you don't miss any of the great interviews that we have coming up. Now, on to today's interview. Welcome back, everybody. I am super excited. My guest today is composer Phillip Keveren. Thank you so much for joining us today, Phillip.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Phillip Keveren's book that's on the new National Federation of Music Clubs piano solo list is Silly Songs for Kids. I can't wait to dive into this book. I had a great time sight reading through these pieces, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say about each of them. I'd love to start off today talking about the first piece in here, Alligator Brooks. What inspired this piece?
You know, this whole book was born out of our first grandchild. And I was wanting to make a collection of pieces for him that would cover a span of time, you know, so the range of these pieces is broader than most collections would be for that reason. And Alligator Brooks was just an imaginary character that I'd made up with Charlie. And so that's where that came from. And it's also, the hand position of this piece is the same as a piece in the Hal Leonard Library called Party Cat. And I had in the past requests to write something that could be a supplement for that. So I kind of had that in mind as well.
I love that this is a pre-reading piece. What are the things that students should really focus on as they're playing Alligator Brooks?
Well, this is one of those pieces that I feel it's a feel thing, if you know what I mean. With the blues note in there, I really think, I think singing this piece is really important. It's an easy singing range. And there's so many varying opinions about pre-reading and whether to use it or not. And some people teach with these sort of pieces and others don't. But I think it's sort of situation. When I taught this to Charlie, he didn't even look at the score. This was a by rote experience for us, and we sang it and played it.
Excellent. Well, it's really fun. It's really jazzy sounding, especially with the accompaniment. And I can't wait to use it with my students. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Is there anything else you want to tell us about this piece before we move on?
Well, other than the fact that when I titled the accompaniment Reptile Rock, it came back from my editor. It had been changed to Rock. And I said, no. Come on now.
It's got to be Reptile Rock.
It has to be Reptile Rock.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that. I think it perfectly fits the playful character of the piece, too. It's really cool.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Phillip Keveren, thank you so much for joining us today. Phillip Keveren's book is Silly Songs for Kids. Check it out at your local music retailer. You are going to love it. Your students are going to love it. Phillip Keveren, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.